modern train lines that cost millions to build but serve almost no one. It sounds impossible, right? Yet that's exactly what's happening across South India. And it reveals a fascinating story about how infrastructure can completely miss its mark.
That's quite a statement. What exactly is going on there?
Picture two major railway routes in Kerala and Tamil Nadu that should be transforming daily life for hundreds of thousands of people. The Palakkad Pollachi Coimbatore line and the Palakkad Palani Dindigul Madurai route. They spent nearly 500 crore rupees upgrading them. Electrification, new signals, modern stations, everything.
So, with that kind of investment, these routes must be pretty busy, right?
Well, that's the thing. These beautiful modern train lines are basically expensive ornaments. The Palakkad Pollachi Coimbatore route, not a single practical passenger train for daily commuters. We're talking about a region with over 2 million people who could benefit from these services.
Hold on. You're saying they built this whole modern system and nobody can actually use it?
Oh, trains run all right, but they're all long distance express trains that just thunder through these communities. Imagine being a student or office worker watching these gleaming trains zoom past while you're cramped in a bus for hours. The local stations, and there are 12 major ones, just sit there empty most of the day.
That seems like an enormous waste. What about the other route you mentioned?
The Palakkad Dindigul route is even more frustrating because it connects to major temple towns like Palani, which sees over 7 million pilgrims annually. The potential for both religious and commercial traffic is huge, but the train services are so irregular and poorly timed that they're practically useless.
Looking at those numbers, this seems like a massive missed opportunity for economic development.
Exactly. And here's what makes it even more absurd. Implementing a solution would cost almost nothing. They just need to add MEMU services, these efficient short haul trains at practical times. The infrastructure is already there, paid for, and ready to go.
So, what's actually preventing this from happening?
It's all about priorities and metrics. Indian Railways measures success by long distance revenue and express train frequencies. But here's a shocking statistic. Studies show that proper local train services could take 40,000 vehicles off these roads daily. That's not just about convenience, it's about pollution, safety, and economic efficiency.
Those environmental implications are significant. What kind of impact would proper service have on local communities?
The potential is staggering. Take Pollachi, it's one of Asia's largest jaggery markets and processes 30% of India's coconut production. Proper train connectivity could double that economic activity. Or consider the educational impact. There are over 50 colleges in Coimbatore alone that students can't easily reach.
That really puts the human cost of this planning failure into perspective.
And here's what makes this story even more relevant today. With fuel prices soaring and climate concerns growing, we are essentially forcing people into private vehicles or uncomfortable bus journeys when we have a perfectly good electric railway system just sitting there.
Looking at the bigger picture, what does this tell us about infrastructure development in general?
It exposes this fundamental disconnect between planners and users. We are stuck in this top down approach where success is measured by the wrong metrics. You know what's ironic? Indian Railways proudly announces that these lines are 100% electrified. But what good is green infrastructure if nobody can use it?
That's quite a sobering assessment. Do you see any potential for change?
The encouraging thing is that local communities haven't given up. They're organizing, pushing for change, and their demands are remarkably modest. Just two menu services each way during peak hours would transform daily life for thousands. It's not about massive new investments, it's about making what we already have work for the people it was meant to serve.
So essentially, we're looking at a perfect case study of how not to approach infrastructure development.
Exactly. Because right now, these communities are stuck watching billion rupee trains zoom past while their basic transportation needs go unmet. It's a powerful reminder that progress isn't just about building impressive things, it's about building things that actually serve the people who need them most.